Hello and welcome to Dad Got This, where we answer the tough questions, like how do I get the most out of my Ninja Woodfire Grill? And how do ninjas make friends? That one's easy. They strike up a conversation. My first tip is, if you are going to buy one accessory for your Ninja Woodfire Grill, make it this. This is the Ninja Woodfire Griddle / flat top accessory. And this thing basically lives in my grill now that I got it. I absolutely love this. The amount of extra things and stuff you can do with this is amazing. Amazing. If you need to sear steaks, do it with this and some beef tallow. If you want to know about that a little bit more, check out my chuck steak or my Optimus Prime picanha video. If you want to do a stir fry, you can stir fry on this. Let's say you want to make breakfast, bacon and eggs, boom. How about pancakes? No problem. It is just so versatile and gives you so many more options than that bumpy ribbed grate. When you're doing things like searing, you want surface contact with the food. More surface contact, better crust. Flat. Flat is better for surface contact. Flat. They sell these for both the XL and the smaller units. I think the XL one is about 40 bucks. I'll link it down in the description below, but if you're gonna get one thing for your Ninja, get this. It will absolutely change what you can do with your Ninja Woodfire Grill. Just be aware, it's not like a Blackstone, it's not cast iron, so you still do need to use plastic or soft tools on it. Don't use a hard spatula or metal utensil on it. You're gonna scratch it. It's not a good idea. Okay, 2 accessories. You need to buy 2 accessories. Sorry. I just picked these up on Amazon recently, and it is an elevated grate that you sit on your grill, just like this. Works great with the flat top in there. And now your food is raised off of the cooking base. What this is gonna do is it's gonna allow better airflow under and around the food, which is gonna allow smoke penetration on the bottom of your food.
Smoke, smoke, smoke.
That little ribbed grill grate that comes with it doesn't really allow for much airflow at all. So when you do something big like a brisket or a pulled pork shoulder or even steaks, anything, there's no airflow really getting to the underside of the meat. So all your smoke is really getting on the top and the sides. This allows for smoke penetration to hit underneath the meat. Does it make the underside look exactly like the overside? No. The overside still has a little bit better smoky color and everything, but the underside actually has some color and shows smoke touched it. I've done it in a couple of videos now, and I absolutely love it. Can't live without it. These ones I bought were sized specifically for the Ninja Woodfire. It was about $40 for a pair of 2. I keep 2 of them, that way in case one's in the dishwasher at the time. Oh, you can throw them in the dishwasher to clean them. I love that I have 2 of them. I keep 1 of them always ready to go. Get yourself this. 100% worth it. Combine it with that griddle, you never almost have to take the griddle out.
You enjoying this video? Well, there's a few simple things you can do to help me out. 1, you could subscribe if you're not already. 2, you could give the video a like and hit that bell, all right?
One complaint I always see people give about the Ninja Woodfire is they say it doesn't give you enough smoky flavor in your food. You just don't get any smoke. I don't understand that. I get tons of smoke flavor in my food. Maybe it's a person's palate. Some people's palates are more sensitive than others. My wife in particular, she can really sense that smoke. A lot of the things that I cook on the Ninja Woodfire, she will say are too smoky for her. I just cooked an Optimus Prime picanha. She said it was fantastically delicious, but it had too much smoke flavor for her. Not that bad smoke flavor, that's what you get with dirty smoke, but no, just normal smoke flavor. So if you do everything right in this unit, you can get smoke flavor. And one way to make sure that you're getting your smoke to penetrate your food and really give you that great smoke flavor is to put your food on the grill cold.
It's so cold.
Food absorbs more smoke when it's cold than when it reaches higher temperature. Now, there are some people that'll say that after 140 degrees Fahrenheit, food doesn't even absorb any smoke. Apparently, that's not true.
It's not true.
I couldn't find any scientific or studies or anything, or anyone with any kind of thing other than a forum where people say it, that says that that's true. From what I can see is, yes, it absorbs less and less smoke the hotter the temperature of the food gets, but it still absorbs smoke. And if the exterior is exposed to smoke, it's still going to be attracting smoke to the outside of the food, which is where you're going to get most of your taste anyway. When you bite something, that little outer bit that first touches your tongue, that's going to give you that smoky flavor. So the inverse is, I was able to find a little bit of information from some reputable people that do show that the cold meats absorb the smoke better at the lower temperatures. So if you're looking to get as much smoke flavor into your food as possible, put it on cold. Keep it in the refrigerator until it's ready to go onto the grill. Keeping in line with getting more smoke flavor into our food, a technique that I have been using lately that I absolutely love is to go super low. Get low, get low, get low. Sorry, I'm an old dad trying to do. On my Ninja Woodfire, I can go down to 145 before it goes into cold smoke mode. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing the cold smoke as much. 145 seems to be a good temperature where you're kind of keeping the food, moving its temperature up so it's not in that like danger bacteria zone. So you're adding some heat, but not too much heat to heat the food up where it stops accepting smoke. Now, could you cold smoke? Yes, you could, but I think there's like a bacteria thing that's not good with that. So 145 Fahrenheit or Celsius seems to be a good temperature. Done a couple cooks now where for the first hour, I've smoked it at 145. And then you slowly start raising your temperature up as time goes and the temperature of your meat starts getting closer to its target temperature of doneness. And then you kick it up real high at the end to start getting the crisp and the crusts and things you want on the end, like skin. It works fantastic. My last cook that I did with it was an Optimus Prime picanha. Go check out that video. And I got some amazing smoke flavor, and that thing was not in the grill that awful long. The next tip is about pellets. I've told you guys this in a couple of videos. Make sure you fill your hopper to the top.
Right to the top.
The heating element that ignites the pellets is at the top of the unit. It is not at the bottom, it's not at the back, it's not all over. The way this works is when you first put these in and turn it on, it's gonna light it, the top. It gets those on fire, then they smolder, and as they smolder and they durn.
Speak English, huh?
They durn and burn to ash. As they durn and burn, durn and burn. Is that like shake and bake?
Shake and bake!
Maybe. As they burn and smolder and turn to ash, that ash and that hot ash is what lights the pellets underneath it. Chain reaction all the way down, full burn. Nice smoke all the way through. If your pellets aren't reaching the top, they're not gonna light, they're not gonna smolder, they're not gonna do what they need to do. That goes for refills. If you are refilling your pellet hopper, refill it all the way to the top and reignite it. To reignite it, on the XL Pro Connect, you just push the Woodfire button. On the older units, you have to hold them for 3 seconds. The way you will know that you have reignited your pellets is it will say IGN. For demonstration purposes, take your pellets, do the dad shake. The dad shake either compacts the pellets and lets them burn better, separates the pellets and gives them lots of air and lets them burn better, or does absolutely nothing. I still do it every time. Now, if you look into this pellet hopper, that is not full to the top. I'm talking tippy top. After your dad shake, go ahead and grab some extra pellets, pop them on there. There you go. I mean, you want it to almost be to the point where it's hard to close the hopper and you have to like knock a couple pellets out to get that hopper to close. Once you've done that, this will ignite. Also, make sure you store your pellets in a cool, dry place. I live in Florida, the king of humidity.
It's too humid down here.
And humidity is going to just kill your pellets and make it hard for them to burn. So I keep mine in a kitchen cabinet inside. I even keep some in my garage and they still burn fine. You just don't want to store these outdoors because it's just going to ruin them and they're not going to light. The Next one is like a legitimate hack I discovered the other day. I was cooking my Optimus Prime picanha, and I had already done a low smoke for a little while with the steak, had it nice and smoky, set it to the side, and I was heating up the grill to the grill setting so I could do my sear. Now, I didn't turn on the wood fire button because I didn't want the unit to yell at me. If you use the grill setting and you turn on the wood fire button, it will still yell at you to close the lid even though you are in the grill setting. It's annoying, but it does that. Now, let's say you wanted to use the grill setting, not get yelled at, but still have smoke. Here's what you do. Turn your unit to the grill setting. Turn it to wood fire. Let it ignite. Let it come up to temp. Give it, its preheat. Last time I did this, it took about 10 minutes to preheat the grill plate to super scorching hot. I got like 480 out of it in Fahrenheit or Celsius. Then turn the unit off. Turn it back on to the grill setting and high, but don't turn on the wood fire setting. The pellets are still burning. The fan is still running. Everything operates just like it would if it had smoke. And I still had a billowy white plume of smoke when I opened this unit, and I didn't have wood fire turned on. So as long as you're only cooking and smoking for a short period of time, ignite the pellets, let them get going, turn it off, flip it back on, and then now you have smoke, you can open and close your lid, and you will not get yelled at. Pretty nice, huh? And that's gonna do it for this short tips and tricks video. Stay tuned, because I will probably do more of these as I figure out more tips and tricks for the Ninja Woodfire Grill. If you're enjoying this content, please do the likey, subscribe stuff. YouTube loves the like and the thumbs up. Leave a comment. I answer just about every comment in my comment section. If you have a specific question about the Ninja Woodfire, put it down there. I will try to answer in the comment section, and maybe it'll make it into a future video. If you would really like to support this channel, consider becoming a member. Members get access to videos 24 hours ahead of time. They get shout outs in videos. They get credits at the end of videos. And if you're a certain level member, you can even get a holiday card from me at the end of the year. And that leaves us only one question to answer. What is a ninja's favorite soda? Slice. Yeah, Dad may tell bad dad jokes, give you awesome tips and tricks for the Ninja Woodfire Grill, but one thing Dad never does is an outro. So that's it. Bye.
This episode of Dad Got This was brought to you by our producers. Thank you very much.
Ooh, and it looks good. I'm gonna spritz it with a little bit of the same oil. Ooh, I'm already liking what I see. Ooh.